We're live. We are live now.
Hey, Brother Adams. This video is going to be longer than last week's, but still fairly brief. I don't have too many questions. Unemployment is something that isn't super difficult. A little bit more understanding from my end on the unemployment cycles and everything. But what do you think, Andrew? Do you have any?
The only thing I could
on it.
Well, there's many things I was thinking about, but one thing I was thinking about was it was interesting to figure out how they really judge unemployment through the numbers, because I remember how President Obama kept saying, "Oh, our unemployment rate's getting better, unemployment rate's getting better," but then I'd hear, the other side of the political spectrum saying, "No, he's just fluffing it up. It's not really getting better. It's actually getting worse." So to get for sure concrete knowledge on how it's measured was really useful for me, and I really appreciated that, to be able to figure that out and figure out what is really unemployment. The one thing that I struggled with this week was just trying to memorize all the formulas to figure out everything. Basically, what we've been doing every week is I've learned that I need to memorize those formulas, but it's actually beyond just the homework in the quiz that I haven't done yet, which I will get to. It's been an interesting topic to study. So I've really thoroughly enjoyed, again, figuring out what is unemployment, and it helps me understand political talk that much better when it comes to talking about unemployment rates. And that way I can know how does the economy measure their unemployment rate. So those are my thoughts on this week's chapter. Questions, I don't really have any personally, except, again, just trying to memorize those formulas. I've noticed a little trend here in economics, macroeconomics, Brother Adams, that now I'm starting to understand that sometimes to get the information, I have to use a different formula from a different section of the chapter to get a fact for the next formula I'm trying to figure out in particular. So I've understood now that not all the information is being spoon-fed to get the answer. There's a lot of digging to be done in the last couple of chapters, including this one, as far as information to remember and to know. That's what I got.
I agree with that. The first time I took macroeconomics, I really liked the unemployment section because it really does help you understand the political aspect of it, because the one side or the other is always going to say the unemployment is this, the other unemployment is this, but this section really helps you understand what they mean when they're talking about unemployment. It's not just the people who don't have jobs. It's the people who are in the unemployment spectrum, and after so long, they're not in the unemployment spectrum anymore. So I really like this section because it really gives you a better handle on that, and it helps you understand what people are talking about when they talk about that stuff, and kind of like calling their bluffs. They say one thing and you're like, well, actually, let's think this all the way through here. So I really like that about this section.
Nice.
And the formulas are a pain to remember exactly how to do every one. But yeah, that's it.
Nice. Well, Brother Adams, this is sincerely what we wanted to discuss during this meeting. It's been an interesting chapter more than it's been like a stressful one, which is great, right? So anyway, I'm not sure. Please leave us any feedback if you want more than that. But this is sincerely our weekly meeting. We're trying to make sure we get a good, lengthy, and productive discussion in about the topic at hand. So again, leave us any feedback if we need to change anything about this meeting. Otherwise, this is all we needed. Really, we felt like we needed to discuss in our weekly meeting, and we appreciate you as a teacher. And appreciate you helping us understand economics better. We good, Jeffrey?
We're good.
Okay, I'm going to stop the broadcast. Here we go.